Former NBA player Jeff Teague recently made waves with a bold opinion on a hypothetical one-on-one matchup between Caitlin Clark, the WNBA star and Rookie of the Year, and Bronny James, the son of NBA legend LeBron James. Appearing on the Club 520 podcast on December 23, Teague confidently stated that Caitlin Clark would not even manage to score a point against Bronny, claiming she might not even be able to get a shot off in such a game. Teague, who spent 7 seasons with the Atlanta Hawks during his NBA career, was asked to weigh in on the idea of a one-on-one game between Clark and Bronny. He did not hold back in his assessment, stating, "She might not even get a shot off, bro," and asserting that Bronny would easily defeat Clark, even by a margin as wide as 20-0. He would beat her by 60 points, Teague added, further emphasizing the physical mismatch he perceived between the two players. The discussion began when Teague's podcast co-host, Bishop B. Hen, made a bold statement that he believed no WNBA player could successfully compete against an NBA player in a one-on-one contest. His fellow co-host, DJ Wells, offered a more moderate opinion, suggesting that certain women athletes could potentially hold their own depending on the matchup, but ultimately, all the men agreed that the NBA players' physical stature and athleticism would provide an undeniable advantage over their female counterparts. Teague's comments were not limited to Caitlin Clark. He also argued that A'ja Wilson, a dominant force in the WNBA and a standout player for the Las Vegas Aces, would also be overpowered in a one-on-one battle with Bronny due to the difference in their size and athleticism. He asserted that Bronny was 10 times more athletic than Wilson and could do everything better than her, adding, "He's physically way more imposing. I mean, she's good, she's a hooper, she's a good person, but that is a man." Teague went further, claiming that in his personal experience playing basketball, he had always come out victorious when facing off against female opponents. "No girl ever beat me one-on-one on my mama," Teague said. "If a girl beat me one-on-one, I swear I'd never pick up a basketball again." Despite his controversial statements, Teague did speak highly of some of the top female basketball players. He mentioned JuJu Watkins and Maya Moore, 2 highly respected players in the women's game, acknowledging their talent and contributions to the sport. Both Caitlin Clark and Bronny James have been highly talked about in the basketball world over the past year. Clark, who was drafted as the #1 overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, has made an immediate impact in her rookie season, breaking records and earning the title of Rookie of the Year. Meanwhile, Bronny James, selected by the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2024 NBA draft, has garnered attention as part of the historic father-son duo playing in the NBA at the same time, though he has spent much of his early career with the Lakers' G League affiliate, the South Bay Lakers. Teague's comments, while certainly provocative, spark a larger conversation about the physical disparities between NBA and WNBA players, particularly when it comes to one-on-one matchups. Though Teague and his co-hosts were firm in their stance that NBA players' physicality gives them an inherent advantage, the debate over gender equality in sports and the exceptional skill of female athletes like Caitlin Clark and A'ja Wilson continues to be a topic of discussion.